Hey, what's up? If you're new to playing drums, we've got 10 beats for you today that you've got to check out. Please don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. If you've already learnt a couple of beats, feel free to use the chapters to skip ahead slightly. These first couple are really just for absolute beginners, but they might help with your counting anyway. Let's check out this first one. So this was the very first drum beat I learnt to play. What we are counting is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we just keep looping that. We're playing all those counts on our hi-hat with our right hand. We're then sticking a kick drum on 1 and 3, and we're putting a snare on 2 and 4. So that will sound like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's check it out. Dude, that beat took me like a couple of weeks to learn, and if you've already got it, that's amazing. We're going to spice it up now by adding in a second kick drum. We're going to play the kick drum still on 1 and 3, but we're also going to bang it in on the and of 3. Let's check that beat out, otherwise it's exactly the same. If using 3 limbs wasn't already hard enough, we're now going to chuck in our 4th limb. We're going to use our left foot on the open hi-hat this time. What I'm doing is playing the exact same beat as the very first one, but this time I'm opening the hi-hat on the and of 1 as well as the and of 3. And I'm going to shut it as I hit the snare drum. Let's look at it slowly. So I'm going to play 1 with the kick drum, then I'm going to play and open the hi-hat, then I'm going to shut the hi-hat on 2 as well as hitting it and hitting the snare drum at the same time. I'm going to play and of 2, shut, and then that's going to loop again. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're going to further break down our counting for beat number 4, and we're going to put our left hand up to the hi-hat. This is a proper groovy beat, this one. We're going to break down our counting to go 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. But we only need that for beat 3, so just the 3E and a. We're going to play the exact same beat as number 1, but this time we're going to put our left hand up on the hi-hat and get 3E and a by going right, left, right, left. It will count like this. 1 and 2 and 3E and a 4 and. For beat number 5, we're going to stay with the process of putting both hands on the hi-hat. The main difference with this one is our right hand is now going to come down and play the snare. We're going back to our counting of 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a, and we're going to play that all on the hi-hat, alternating right left the whole time, except for 2 and 4 where our right hand comes back down to hit the snare drum. Kick stays on 1 and 3 as always. Let's have a look at this beat. Okay, for beat number 6, we're going to look at our first linear beat. Man, linear beats are so cool. When you're playing linear, it means you don't play any two limbs at the same time. So everything's played independently. It gives it a really vibey sound. So let's look at the breakdown for this whole beat. I'm going to count it out for you. We're going to kick on 1, we're going to hit the hi-hat on and, then we're going to go snare on 2, then we're going to go and on the hi-hat, right hand, left hand on the hi-hat that is. Then we're going to go back to kick on 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and. You'll get it. Let's check it out. So for beat number 7, it's really just a play on that very first beat that we looked at. It's a syncopated snare drum, so our hands are going to play alternately. Let's check it out. I'll count it for you really slowly. We're going to go 1 and 2, then we're going to go chuck in an and a 3. Okay, so it'll be 1 and 2 and then back on the kick drum for 3 and 4 and. Let's have a listen to it. You'll get it. It will sound ace. For beat number 8, we're going to jump in with our very first jazz drum beat. Man, jazz is out of control, but we've got to start somewhere. We're going to say a phrase to help ourselves on this one. It's going to be, please shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. And that will just keep going. Remember, you've got to start by saying please though. We're going to move over to the ride for this one. And we're going to start by playing that pattern just on the ride, which is please shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. From here, we're going to hit a kick drum on please and then every door that we play. And every time we say shut, we're going to hit the snare drum. And if you really want to add the spiciness, you can close the hi-hat, open and close it so it closes the same time you hit that snare drum as well. So it'll be please shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. Such a vibe, man. Check it out, have a listen. Here we go. Now that we've mastered jazz, for beat number 9, where else to go than the world of extreme metal? That's it, you heard it. We're going to chuck in with our very first blast beat. Man, blast beats are a nightmare to play. They're insanely fast, but we've got to start somewhere, so let's have a look at our first blast beat. It's pretty straightforward when we break it down. All we're counting is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. And we're just playing that between the ride and the snare, going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Every time we count 1, 2, 3 and 4, we're just playing a kick drum. It will be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. The real challenge is to get that rapid fast. For our very final beat today, we're going to be entering the world of rudiments. The rudiment we're going to play today is a paradiddle. That is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And we're going to play that pattern purely between our hands on the hi-hat and the snare. So we're going right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. The very start of the paradiddle, we're going to hit our kick drum. And then the other thing I'd like to try and do is when we alternate back round to the left-hand side of the paradiddle to play the snare drum slightly louder than before. It's going to look like this. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. See if you can hear the accent that I play on that left as it comes back round. Let's check it out. That wraps us up. Dudes, I really appreciate you joining us, man. 10 beats, who'd have believed it? Dude, you got to practice them. They aren't easy to play, but they will come to you over time. Thank you so much for joining me, as always. I love that you're here. If you've made it to the end, that's absolutely amazing. Dude, check out these 10 drum beats. I've got other beats you can learn on my channel, or you can just check out some covers. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much, and peace.